In the time of the ancestors, the ball game was more than sport. It was a bridge between Earth and the gods.
Today, you play not for glory, but for the honor of your people.
The court demanded strength, honor, and sacrifice. Only the favored few could play.
The ball was not an object. It was breath, motion, and return.
Stand firm! Every strike is an offering! The victors have been chosen. The gods call them upward. We walk the path of the ancestors.
In their triumph, they crossed into eternity and light, their names carried in the echoes of the ancients.
When you step into memory, time releases its grip.
When the drums began, the court became a voice.
The first strike was never about winning. It was about intention.
The game demanded balance. Strength without control meant nothing. The call does not arrive with fear. It arrives with recognition.
The night before the game was never silent. It was filled with memory.
They did not rush. They remembered the rhythm.
What survives is not the body. It is the discipline, the memory, the choice to carry it forward.
When the drums fell silent, the game did not end. It became memory. They woke not to conquest, but to life. Food was sacred. Every motion carried meaning.
These marks are memory. When we forget them, we forget ourselves.
They traded more than goods. They traded trust.
Rhythm was not entertainment. It was order, memory, and law.
Nothing was accidental. Skill was taught, and responsibility carried.
Strength did not live in one man. It lived in the family.
They did not build to impress. They built to endure. Civilizations survive because someone keeps the rhythm.
They did not perform their beauty. They lived inside it. Strength did not need to shout.
They were not hidden in the shadows of history. They were the warmth at its center.
They spoke in more than words. They spoke in laughter, in shared glasses, in the ease of being known.
No one announced the lessons. They were woven into touch, passed quietly.
They did not chase time. They spoke with it.
Power was not worn. It was carried. Time was not imagined. It is measured, recorded, and obeyed. They did not guess at the heavens. They studied them. They tracked the movements of the heavens because time guided harvest, ceremony, and life.
Numbers governed space, harvest, and balance.
They shaped stone with intention, building in harmony with the land. Each stone was taught where to rest, until the structure itself could breathe.
They did not guess at the heavens. They measured them.
They were highly advanced.
What survives is not the body. It is the discipline, the memory, the choice to carry it forward.
They spoke in numbers, in cycles, in alignment. Time was not counted by chance. It was carved into stone. They did not worship the sun. They studied it.
They knew power wasn't loud. It was steady, watching.
Waiting.
This wasn't just stone. This was how we stayed connected.
Time ain't something we chase. It moves when we move.
Time was not chased here. It was honored, counted with patience, aligned with the breath of the universe.
The stars move, but they don't forget.
So, where do we start?
Before you run, you learn how the ground moves. Again, slower.
What they built still speaks. Before prescriptions, there were protocols. Before chemicals, before plants.
This channel is where ancient knowledge meets modern questions, where history, medicine, and identity come together. If you're here, you're early.
Great are things coming your way.
Yanawakantanka. Ateyapi. Dokenya omaki.
History don't disappear. It echoes.